Good afternoon, everyone. This is J Mike, and I am so happy to be announcing that I am going to have more time now to focus on my radio shows because school is out for the summer, or at least for me until July 12th. And my next show, which all my fans and all my listeners and supporters have been constantly asking me about, sending me emails, hitting me up in messages, asking me what is going to be your next show, J Mike. Well, I wanted to get on YouTube and talk about my next show because I feel like this topic that I'm going to do, I feel like this is a very important topic to me, and it's going to be called "Is Blood Thicker Than Water?" or "Blood Isn't Thicker Than Water." And I've been hearing a lot of stories and seeing a lot of things dealing with family, and I see where some people would rather choose their friends or associates or maybe people that they don't really know over their family. And it's like most of my topics, it's a very, very touching topic because family's supposed to be there regardless or whatever, but it in 2010 it just doesn't seem that way to me. So J Mike, the Princess of Controversial Issues, yes, I am, is going to discuss this and try to keep it clean as possible. And I'll tell my story of my family and, why I feel blood isn't thicker than water, or why I feel blood is thicker than water, So we're just going to save that for the topic. So, make sure you be on the lookout for that show coming on Monday. It's going to be excellent as always. I set it off on the J Mike show. And since I have this break, I'm going to let all my listeners know what's my new date for my show. Is it still going to be on Monday, J Mike, or are you changing it up? So I'm going to answer those questions as well, but I really want to focus on this topic right here, and I really want to give a shout out, as I always do, to my listeners and my supporters and everyone who tunes in to the J Mike show every week, every chance they get. And being a radio host and going to school full time, that is a job. That's my job right there. So I hope everyone will continue to listen and be on the lookout as I improve the show. So I'm just looking forward to the new season coming in June. Yes, it's coming in June. So I've had the opportunity to interview a lot of people, but now it's time to get back to the basics, of the show and the issues that I've been wanting to seriously address. So it's just going to be so many topics that I'm just going to touch on. And like I said, family has a big impact. We might not know, we might not understand why, but family has a big impact on everything. Everything that someone does, your family has a big impact on it. So, we can try to act like we don't care, or we can try to say, oh no, it doesn't, but it do, especially the close ones. And it's hard not to care when, your mom may have carried you for 9 months, and, she may be into greed, or she may only care about money, or just things like that we're going to touch on. So I hope everyone's ready as I am, because I'm just so happy to be out of school, you guys. I wish I could just do my show 7 days a week. But like I was saying, so if you want to send your questions, make sure you get your questions into me by Monday. Let's see, I'm gonna change the time up for you guys, but send me an email at princessqtj@yahoo.com to get your questions in and get your comments on the show so I can read them. And make sure you have your name, where you calling from, your age, everything, so I can know what school you go to, so I can give you a shout out. If you don't prefer to use your real name, please use a nickname, because this show is broadcasted live on the internet, so everybody can hear it. So if you don't want your real name heard on the show, then send me an email with your questions. If you want me to read them, send me an email with a nickname. Don't send your real name, okay? But yes, so I'm looking forward to this show, and I think I say every show is one of my best shows, but I think this is going to be one of my best shows because I'm going to share my own situation of what I feel about family and my most inner thoughts about family or whatever. And then after that, I'm just going to close this out because it seems like family is a problem for me. It's just up and down. So on the J Mike show, come Monday, June 14th, 2010, be on the lookout at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be hosting this show about family. Blood isn't thicker than water. One love, J Mike.